I still remember it was 10th May year 2021, the peak of second wave of COVID. I had to travel back to Bangalore from my village in the evening. But when I woke up early in the morning, I had severe pain in my lower back. I could not sit, could not stand, and could not walk. So I went to nearby city for my treatment. Doctor prescribed me medicine and gave injection for painkiller. On the same days, I had scheduled my first vaccination of COVID. So I called my brother to check with his doctor friend whether I can take COVID vaccine after painkiller injection or not. My brother called his friend, but he did not answer. Since my turn came, I went ahead and took the vaccination and came back home. After I reached home, I received few missed calls from my brother and a voice message on WhatsApp. That was the conversation between him and his doctor friend. And that voice message shocked me. His friend said that a similar case happened few days ago where a man took vaccine after painkiller injection and that man passed away same day. At that point of time, I might have missed few beats. My body became numb, frozen. I started feeling itching in my body and a thought came in my mind, what if I lose my life? At that point of time, I prayed to God, God, please give me a chance. I'll do something to change my life. And in front of me, flashback of my life came, and it reminded me of words which my one of cousin brother used to tell me. तुम आदत से लाचार हो. You are helpless because of your habits. Because I could not do whatever I am supposed to do. I was inconsistent since childhood. And that point of time, I thought how I came to this situation in my life. It reminded me how ignorant I was in last 2 decades with respect to my health. How many times I started exercise but discontinue few days. First time I got back pain in year 2003 while I was working in job, in desk job profile. For next year, I suffered a lot with back pain. In 2011, I learned yoga and that I got the remedy for my back pain. But for the next decade, I continued to suffer with back pain because I was not consistent. There was a time came in my life when I used to think, why I'm like this? Because inconsistency was affecting me, my health, my relationship, my growth, and every aspects of life. And I used to think, why I'm like this? Is it who I am going to die by known as Adat se Lachar? After I came back to Bangalore, I said, enough is enough. I have to do something. And I started learning and implementing whatever I have learned in last decade. I started to create some formula for me where I can achieve the success. I learned habit is everything. You don't decide your future, you decide your habit and your habit decide your future. The bottom line is that habit can make you or break you. As per me, habit, anything you do again and again, that become habit. And success, something you intend and you achieve it, that is the success. But whenever I was not able to do what am I supposed to do, I used to think, this used to remind me, Adat se lachar. And to remove this tag permanently, I started implementing the magical formula which I created. And once I created, my health, relationship, personality, growth, everything improved. And I found there are many people who is stuck in their career or who are suffering because of their poor habit. So I started helping people. So let me show you the power of habit with a simple demonstration. I have a pencil in my hand. I can break it easily. But what if I add one more? Still I can break it with little force. But what if I keep adding again, again, and again, and again? It will be difficult to break it. Anything you do consistently, it becomes so strong that it is difficult to break it. Let's understand this with another example. Look at this picture. We see grass in the open ground. Now, what you see here? A path have been created on this grass by people walking on a particular route again and again and again. Anybody could walk on this path and reach to the success. And for your success, I am presenting the 7 habits which has helped me and helped many people. 7 habits for success. Tracking goal and time, visualization, affirmation, gratitude, energy, relearn, and self-talk. The first one, tracking goal and time. So I want to ask, do you have a dream? If you don't have a dream, how your dreams will come true? And what about goal? Without goal, life is like a black hole. Everyone have dream, but along the way they forget because there is no proper tracking system. So for that, I created goal tracking system where your yearly goal or yearly dream convert into half yearly, quarterly, and monthly, and you track it. Because something, if you can't track, you can't measure. If you can't measure, you can't improve. And if you can't improve, you can't achieve. So track goal, monthly goal at the end of the month, and rate it between scale 1 to 10. The next, break the monthly goal into the weekly, and for every goal, have a specific task, 1 to 3 tasks, and desired goal, write it current state and desired state, and track it on daily basis. If you have done at the end of the day, mark it with green. If not done, red, and if you do it partially, yellow. So that is how at the end of the week you will get the score, and you can see how much you have progressed. And time tracking on daily basis. So for the decade, I have studied many time management techniques, and what I found best is making a simple task list and blocking the time. And next is the visualization. They say if you can see it in your mind, you can achieve it, because anything happens twice, first in mind and then in reality. So whatever is your goal, whatever is your dream, start visualizing it in a future. If you can visualize and if you can see it in your mind, you will achieve it in reality. Next, affirmation. You can't exceed your belief, and belief is built in the childhood or along with the experience in the life. So many people has the limiting and disempowering belief. To become successful, we must have a resourceful belief. To reprogram the belief, practice affirmation with I am statements. Write those statements, read it, listen it, speak it, think it, and feel it. The gratitude. They say that those who has gratitude, they will be given more. Those who do not have, they will not be given, and whatever they have, it will be taken back from them. So whatever area you want to grow, express gratitude. Express gratitude for the past, whatever you had. Express gratitude for the past, present, and also express gratitude for the future, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to do in life. So when you express gratitude in advance, universe rewards you with the things you are grateful for. Energy, very important. On daily basis, whatever we do as exchange of energy. So to become more effective and productive, we must have high level of energy. Energy does not depend only on food, but also it depends on exercise, breathing, sleep, water, positive mindset, and the surrounding people around you. Relearn. So I want to ask, like, have you ever had this thought after examination that if I get another chance to study, I'll get better marks? Unfortunately, we did not have that opportunity during the study. But now you have this opportunity to learn various skills to grow in your personal and professional life. So keep learning new things through books, video, training, or mentoring. Then self-talk. Self-talk is internal dialogue which runs in the head. We come across many thoughts along the day, and most of the thoughts are unresourceful. Mind goes to the past or future, and whenever it goes, it's experience mostly unresourceful thoughts. To change the unresourceful thought to resourceful, change the picture which you see in mind, change the story which runs in your head, and that is how you can do the positive self-talk. Self-talk is also important for the idea which you get oftenly, and but next moment you forget those idea. But if you keep writing in a simple notebook, it will be helpful for future. Also, with the self-talk, you can redesign, you can reprogram your dreams and life. So these are the 7 habits which has helped many. You can practice with your own schedule, but after experience of years and many people has implemented, this is the schedule I created which will going to be helpful and works most effectively. After dinner, track your goal and dream. Before going to sleep, visualization, affirmation, gratitude practice are also in the morning after wake up, practice visualization, affirmation and gratitude. Then in morning an entire day, focus on energy, and at the end of the day, relearn and self-talk. Now, but you may still face the problem not having time, because I was having the same situation. So that is why I found 2 very effective rule. The first is 2-minute rule, which says anything you want to do, and if you don't have time, do at least for 2 minutes. Now you can find 2 minutes from entire schedule at different occasion. But if you still not able to find, here the second rule comes, which is before and after. In daily basis, you do so many activity without fail. Like you wake up every day in morning, brush your teeth, take shower, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Associate some of the important activity before or after those activities. Now, these are the 7 steps. But to conclude, I want to share a story. Once upon a time, there was a man who was in search of a touchstone. Touchstone is a small stone which turns any metal into gold. These stones were lying down along with thousands of stones at the river bank. Touchstone usually feels warmer than normal stones. So this man went to the river bank and started picking stone, and he decided if he touch the cold stone, he will throw it in the river so that he will not pick the same stone again. So he started doing and kept doing for the day. Day stretched to the week, and week to the month. One fine day, he found that stone which was warm, but before even he could realize, he threw it in the river, because he became so habituated to throwing the stone in the river. Today I am worried. After knowing this magical formula, we may still throw this magical formula, because we have been habituated to throwing the opportunity in the past, because we are helpless from habits. आदत से लाचार, आदत से, आदत से. Thank you very much.